Good day farmers, my name is Erastus Garuka. I'm a technical advisor for livestock and rangeland management with AgriBank's advisory services. So let me share a few tips with you regarding grazing. Alright, when you're talking of land degradation, when it comes to grazing, so it's all about losing out your grass or losing out your most valuable grasses. And when it comes to grasses, they are in two forms in terms of their growth cycles. You have annual grass and perennial grasses. So if your rangeland or your grazing area is dominated by perennial grasses, then that area will be well protected. The soil will be well protected and you have sufficient food for an extended period of time for your animals, or you have enough grazing materials for your animals for a longer period of time. But if your grazing area is dominated by annual plants, then you have food available but for a very short time, meaning that should your annual grass be depleted, then your animals will be suffering. They will have nothing else to survive from. So for example, if you look around here, you can see that this time around, this grazing area looks almost like there's nothing, and it's because it's dominated by annual grasses. So the perennial grasses, as you can see, they are very few, but the perennial grasses that are here also, they are so hard. It's like the Stipagrosses uniplumis, the Blankhard Bushman grass. It's one of the good grasses, but still not as good as others that we may wish to have. But again, during the dry season, this grass becomes so hard for the animals to even bite or even eat it. So that's why you need to have a variety in your grazing area. Have a variety of grasses that are highly palatable and so forth, and more perennial grasses to protect your soil, to make sure that your soil is covered and you have food for your animals for a longer, for an extended period of time. So annual grasses, yes, they will come out, but they don't last you. So, but once you are dependent on annual grasses, so forget it. Remember, you will not have food for your animals for the whole of the year. It's only up to the end of the rainy season or so, then you have nothing. So please have a variety. Try to introduce the perennial grasses into the seed bank by reseeding, so that they also at some point start emerging and taking over these grazing areas.